So are we projecting motion or emotion? Hey guys, how's it going? Justin here from Waltz, and today we're taking a look at the LSP9T Samsung Premier projector. This is their upper end tri-laser projector, and we have a lot to cover, so we're going to break the video into 4 parts: picture quality, features and design, audio, and my personal thoughts. So without further ado, let's jump right into the picture quality. Now, the Premier is going to operate smoothly at a native resolution of 4K, which is 3840 by 2160, and it is a short throw laser projector, meaning that this can be whatever size that you're looking for within a reasonable range. If you go too far back and it's a larger screen, you're going to lose a little bit of color and brightness, but if you go too close, it might just not look good enough. So you want to find that sweet spot. We in our theater here have it set at a 115-inch screen and not too far from the wall. Normally, I think they say 120 or 130 inches, which I think would look great. And like I said, all you have to do to change the size is to move it forward or backward. And because this is a premium projector, you should definitely pair it with a premium screen. The one that we're using here is done by Elite Screens, but there are so many different screens out there, so I'll let you have fun figuring out which one you want. And I think it is important to mention that although this is extremely bright for a projector, it is still not a complete replacement for a TV. And what do I mean by that? Well, first, a TV is designed to be able to handle light and glare, especially the higher up model that you go, as to where a projector is best placed indoors with minimal sunlight or used in, like, let's say a theater room like we have it here. So if your room is anything other than what I just mentioned there, you might want to consider looking at a regular TV. It can get a lot pricier for the size that we're looking at, but it really just comes down to your situation. And if you really do want the projector, you want the size, you just gotta make sure that you can get that room dark when you are using it, because it's not gonna look as bright as it will on a TV. Also, the Premier is gonna come with HDR10 Plus run by its UHD processor. It also supports a film mode, which will help increase the quality for movies as well. But the processor is also important for some other things, which is going to lead us right into our next part. Now, we already talked about how the Premier uses its processing power to help boost that picture quality, but it's also important for things like the operating system. And the operating system for the Premier is going to be the Tizen OS operating system, which we've seen in a lot of other Samsung TVs. Having good processing power is important for running things like that, typing in passwords, and just using your apps or changing inputs like you would any other TV. Now, when it comes to connections, we do have a lot here. We have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, an antenna jack, optical port for your sound bars, USB, Ethernet, and 3 HDMI ports, with at least one of them being eARC. Now, I do have to mention it's not 2.1, so you're not going to get 120 hertz out of a projector, but it's still going to look great for most games that you're playing if you're a casual gamer. If you're really into FPS games where you really need that extra little time, then, you know, TV is probably going to work better for you. But if you're just a casual gamer, it's awesome to get more screen. You know, if you're doing split screen, Mario Kart, whatever it might be, it'll be a lot easier to see it all on a big screen like this. Oh, and if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help me out. Now, what about dimensions? We want to know at least how big this is going to be, especially if we're placing it on a stand, because it is a short throw projector. It's not going on the ceiling. I mean, I guess you could, but you shouldn't. Just keep it on the stand. Anyway, it's going to come with a width of 20.9 inches, a height of 5.2 inches, and a depth of 13.5 inches. It also has a 2.2 channel audio system, which, you know, if this is just casual for a game room or something like that, and you're okay with the audio that comes out, great. But it's not a lot, and you definitely should be hooking this up to some sort of external surround system or soundbar, which will lead us into our next part. So the big question is, do I think that the projector, the Premier, and specifically that we're looking at here, needs a soundbar? And the short answer is yes. At a minimum, a soundbar. If you can do a full surround experience through a receiver, that's obviously the, you know, desired function for something like this, but obviously that's not going to fit everybody's budget, so soundbar is a great option to get good quality audio without having to break the bank. And honestly, I would say sound is probably about 50% of the experience, if not more. And if you don't believe me, just watch this clip of high quality video with low quality audio, and then low quality video with high quality audio, and you tell me which one is more tolerable.
So this is an example of amazing video quality with terrible audio quality. Let's switch and see what sounds better.
Now our video quality has decreased, but our audio quality has gone through the roof. Major improvements. What do you guys think? So yeah, I mean, it's something you don't really think about, but audio plays a bigger role in the home entertainment space than most would even acknowledge, and mostly because they fancy up the TVs, everything's so bright and cool and colorful that you totally forget about the audio, or you just assume that it's going to sound good and you have no idea what you're missing out on. So definitely pick something up. I recommend something like the Q800B or maybe even the 910 if you want to go with something with dedicated rears. I think that either of those would be great for this. So, I mean, what do I like about this projector? Well, first off, I do like the design. It's very sleek, it's modern, I like the mesh on the front, and it's just not really ugly, I guess is the word to use. It's not ugly, and so I can appreciate that because I know there's a lot of ugly projectors out there, so I'm glad they took the time to design and make it look cool. I also really appreciate how bright and colorful this is in a dark room at such a big screen size. I mean, 115 inches is obviously kind of mid-range. You could even call it small for projector world, but it just looks so pure and crisp that I wasn't expecting that from a projector. But I also want to know what you guys think about the Premiere. Is this something that you would put in your house, or do you already have it, and what's your experience with it? Let me know down in the comment section. I'll be looking forward to reading those. If you guys want to pick one of these up, all the links will be down in the description. We really do appreciate your support, and if you happen to be in the Phoenix Metro Valley, you should come and look at this in our theater room in our Tempe retail store. Other than that, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.
Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. If this is a product that you're interested, make sure to email me at youtube@waltz so I can get you a special YouTube discount. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos like these, and we'll see you in the next one.